All right, you guys, so this is a young colt that came in here, and he had 5 or 6 rides outside of the round pen when he came in here. And I wanted to kind of show you guys, like, what can you expect? Like, this right here, this is probably, he's had 5 or 6 rides out of the round pen. Dylan rode him a little bit. But I want for people to understand that you can't put a lot of pressure on a young horse. You can't expect them to be perfect. Like, this is a very quiet animal that has a lot of ability, very soft in the face. Look at that nice stop, really wanting to be a good boy. But I will tell you that he is also a colt, meaning he's just a forthcoming 5-year-old baby, and he had not been outside of the round pen, so it was a very out of his comfort zone thing. We thought he was a lot more broke than what he was, but it became very apparent just from his demeanor that he was a little bit afraid. He was a little bit afraid of the outside. He was a little bit afraid of everything going on around him. And right now, he's a little bit afraid to be asked to lope out when it's not in a enclosed round pen environment. And that's okay. And one thing I want to reiterate is just because a horse has bucked as a baby or bucked when they're young doesn't mean they're always going to be a bronc. And I see a lot of horses get cast away because they've thrown a buck. And I'm going to tell you, probably your very best one at your house might have been a bit of a bronc as a 3-year-old. You just never know. But this horse is just wanting to be really fantastic. I mean, he's just really learning how to be a mature citizen that can carry a rider comfortably, move his feet comfortably. Nice level headset. So some of these things come more natural to other horses. Like this horse is very naturally low, nice low headset. But one thing I can tell you is he's just learning how to really carry a rider faster than a walk and a trot comfortably. And I will tell you that when he's asked to lope, he's still not comfortable about it. He wants to be a little bit afraid, and that's just based on today's ride. He was very afraid to lope out. The walk and trot are beautiful. He's getting more and more comfortable. He's not as comfortable at a lope by anybody's standards. It's still just a little bit nice. Learning to change directions comfortably is important. Learning the barrel there is not going to hurt you is important. Nice transition from a trot to a walk. I think a lot of people focus on the stop, which is fine, but I loved that transition. Good job. Hello, that was so nice. Yes. If you guys, I don't see the star party on my end, but for those of you who do see it, you can let us know how many minutes do we have left and where are we at on the star count. He wants to be super soft. I love it. He's just trying to be super, super soft and just really be buttery in your hands. And I love that. This horse is going to be a fantastic horse for just about anybody. I mean, he just a baby. Man, he's just beautiful. Look at that. Wanting to break at the pole, and I love it. All right, you guys, we have 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's send stars, send stars, send stars. Yeah, he's absolutely stunning. Just a very, 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 very nice horse. Nice. Really wants to naturally cross over. I like that. Teaching him to keep his front end moving. I love it. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Shelby. Stacy, Kelly, Virginia, Megan, Brenda, Billy, Lucy, Betty, Kathleen, Karen, Kathy, Yes. Oh, we got it. There we go. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sending stars, and I appreciate it. Look at that, wants to transition down. He step out, and then right there, learning to kind of just get a little bit behind the bridle and soften up. Super, super, super nice horse. And I will say that Dylan did a fantastic job too. Dylan has been riding him. Dylan has gone off on a trip right now, and he has done a lot with him, and that is such a good thing to have somebody that can. Right there, nice lead, picked up the lead, great. Nice departure into a lope. What, didn't act too scared, wasn't oversensitive, just really departed into that lead beautifully. Let me know if this helps you guys see. Look nice, soft. Nice. Nice. We're going to have Jess drag the arena here. We thought it was going to rain, so we were going to let this top kind of... Ooh, did you see that? Beautiful. Just picked up that lead. Just nice transition from a trot to a lope. Beautiful, beautiful. Picked up a lead. Beautiful. Heck yeah. Tylen, he came to help me. He is from Missouri, and he is good friends with Lori, who was Morgan Emery's mom, or is Morgan Emery's mom. But if you guys remember Morgan, she worked for me, and I just absolutely adored her. She was fantastic. She was the beautiful, beautiful blonde, and they just had a little girl, her and her fiance. So anyway, all kind of a small world, same circle of people. I didn't know that Tylen had really rode a bunch with them, but after Lori mentioned it, we got to talking about it. But Morgan was a good rider, and she was stunning too. She was beautiful. Oh, he wanted to really stop and just hit like a little bit of a spot, and his front legs crossed, but he was trying to really stop. He really was. Oh, Andrea, I love the FTB shirts. I cannot wait to get mine. I actually ordered all of my shirts in the last batch because there was only so many. They would only let you have so many sell, and that's a batch. And I didn't want to order a bunch of shirts and people that ordered get theirs after us. I wanted to be fair, so we cannot wait. Shelby, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really keep up. I'll be really honest. As much as I love people that are here, I stay in my lane. So I really haven't kept up with her. Not that I don't. I mean, she was fantastic, but nope, she had a baby, and I have no idea. And they just had a baby. I think it's maybe not even a year old, but yeah, Morgan was fantastic. But I unfortunately can't answer that because I really didn't keep up that closely. Nice. He softens up fast, doesn't he? As soon as he gets the gist of what you want, he is like, oh, well, that was easy. But Shelby, I don't think so. I think a mutual friend of ours told me she has a spray tan business. I'm almost positive. But I may have dreamed that. So that might be a complete lie, and I just dreamed it. But I feel like somebody told me that. Shelby, I feel like I have prayed and prayed and prayed for this man. Isn't that what you say, Tylen? Oh, look at that. Look at that side pass. Yes, sir. You guys. Now that was beautiful. Beautiful handling of his. Yes. Yes. You know what? I love some of the girls that have worked here for us. I love them, and I feel like when they leave, it's not that I don't love them or still wish them well. I hope that they eat, and I hope that they have a successful life. They just don't eat at my table anymore. And it doesn't mean that I don't love them. I just don't, like, I would do anything for several of them. Charlie, you know what? Zoe was actually really, really good. Driston, super cute little blonde girl that worked for us. Yeah, there's lots of them that I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, would do anything for if they needed it. I love this rider too. So I told him, I said, it's kind of like, I was like, I prayed for this man. Because I needed somebody to be so good to my horses. Yeah, he doesn't realize, does he? Yes, he is, Kelly. This is, for those of you who didn't know, this is TwoCrows. What do we call him instead of TwoCrows? We called him Two Crow Hops for a little while. Sarah, yes, everything is, absolutely. A horse trader made us a pretty good offer on this horse, and I'm just trying to decide if somebody wants him from my customer base, or if it'd be better for him to go on to he's a part Basker Curly and part quarter horse, so he is a 50-50 mix of kind of a drafty curly combination with a just an American quarter horse. And on the American quarter horse side, he is actually oh, I'm so sorry. He's actually reining bred on the quarter horse side. The TikToks. They said the way that you handled the app for the mounting was, I told him he yeeted him one time, fucker. You know what? And we had a horse trader come here that was like, I'm not scared of that app. I'll fix him. And I was like, if you think, I thought he was going to be dog food. I figured the app was going to be dog food, but they were like, we can fix it. I'm like, good. Put him on your trailer. We don't want to fix that one, do we? No, we don't want to fix that one. He kept saying, I'll make him ride. I'll get on him. And I'm like, listen, we have some really good ones. Let's not accidentally get hurt on the reservation pony that's just trying to lunge and run away. He does do fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. All right, you guys. So TwoCrows is back in business. And I will tell you, Dylan did a fantastic job. So for those of you who were like, what are we doing? Look at that. I mean, Tylen has great hands and fantastic. But he did go to Dylan's house. Dylan put some rides on him. And I think with these young horses, just the more experience they have and the more rides they have, the better. It has the crow hopping thing, or the not being comfortable at a lope. So when you're asking them to transition into something they're not comfortable with, and that little protest is partially fear and partially rebellion. And it just depends on the horse. Like, and with some horses, it's a little bit of both. But with him, I feel like it was just more fear. But yeah, I mean, so Two Crow Hops here's probably ready to go on the website, and we will do like normal. And he is not Lori, but he will be shortly. Please remember, though, that this horse, regardless, is still a really valuable animal, just because at the end of the day, he's just coming 5 years old. He's a Basker. Do you know how to say that? Basker Curly Cross. He is pretty long hair. When it gets really long, he gets super curly. And him's is a mustache, man. Showed him their little mustache. Do y'all see his little mustache? Oh, he's got the little frothy going. Look at that mustache. I love the little handlebar mustaches. You know with it how cute that is. They say that they're shamans of the horse world. They're like healers, and supposed to be. They say if you can find a horse with a mustache, it's the best horse you'll ever own. You say that. Yeah, not all horses have them. Is it Berkshire then? I thought it was Basker. Oh well, we'll figure it out. My child and her. She has another one that has a unicorn tip on it, on the end of it. Like the tip, like the bat part is like a unicorn head. Anyway, she rides her little stick horse around and just whoops the fire out of it. All right, you guys. Yeah, they're the caretakers of the world is what but the one guy that came out here said they're the shaman and the medicine men of the horse world. So they have like a lot of but all right, on to the next one.